The Rambam, in his Igeres Taiman, in the letter which he sent to Taiman, complains about the yishmoelim. Right now, we're going through an ordeal with yishmoel, with the Arabs. And the Rambam complains so bitterly that the worst Galus, worse than Edom, the Isaiah says so, that Galus Yishmoel is worse than Galus Edom. And we have it now in the last leg of the Galus Yishmoel. Edom is leaving us alone now to a degree, but Yishmoel, we're suffering very much from Yishmoel. And the Rambam says, you can't deal with Yishmoel. With Edom, at least you can deal. With Yishmoel, you can't deal. They are vicious people. They are Milchama people. They hate Shalom. It's not that Shalom is not in their interests. They just hate Shalom. They love conflict. If an Arab would live b'menucha, he wouldn't be b'menucha. He must have conflict. They hate Shalom. So the Rambam says that by no Golus you find the expression oyoli, oyveizmil, except by Yishmoel. Like David HaMelech says in Tehillim, speaking about Yishmoel, oyoli kigalti meshech oyveizmil, that for a while I'm living together in Shechantim Ohalei Kedar, in the tents of Kedar. Kedar means Yishmoel. In Parashas Chayesara, at the end where you have the 12 Nesim of Yishmoel, one of them is Kedar. And the Rambam writes that Mohammed comes from Kedar. They're the Ikka. Ohalei Kedar. Why is it Oyali? Unfortunately, to such a degree, I have to endure to live with the Sainei Shalom. And you see this today. Yishmoel is a Sainei Shalom. Whether it's in Afghanistan or whether it's in Eretz Yisrael, they're Sainei Shalom. They just can't give up a fight. They love a fight. They hate peace. They were promised everything in the previous administration. I'm not particularly Zionist, not at all, far from it. But just let's take a look at what went on in the previous administration with Barak. They wanted to give Arafat everything on a silver platter. No, he doesn't want. Why? Because if he would settle with Eretz Yisrael, there would be Shalom. He can't swallow Shalom. He's a Sainei Shalom. He can't take it. This is Yishmoel. Now, Yishmoel, for more than 1,000 years already, since the Churban, I would say, Yishmoel occupies Eretz Yisrael. Of all things, only Yishmoel. Why Yishmoel? So the Zayah tells us. The Zayah, which was written about close to 2,000 years ago, tells us, Rabbi Shimon Yochai's Zayah, that Yishmoel has a mitzvah of Milah. He has to Mala himself. Now, and the Rabbeinu Shalom told Avraham Avinu in Parashas Lech Lecha that in the schus of Milah he's going to have Eretz Yisrael. So the Zayah says the Sar of Yishmoel, the Malach of Yishmoel, came up to the Kisi HaKavod and was complaining, look, my people, we keep Milah. Why shouldn't we have Eretz Yisrael? So the Rabbeinu Shalom told him, your Milah is an empty Milah. There's no content in that Milah. It's Milah Rekanya, an empty Milah. When the Yid is mal himself, he makes a bris with the Rabbeinu Shalom. When the guy is mal himself, it's not a bris. It's just that the Rebbe wants him to be mal himself for reasons which I may explain at a different time. The Rebbe wanted Yishmoel to be a mal himself. So your Mila is an empty Mila. So therefore, I'm going to give you Eretz Yisrael when Eretz Yisrael is empty. That means during the Golus. And all through the Golus, Yishmoel occupied Eretz Yisrael. And there were times when the Christians wanted it, and they came with the Crusades and everything. All the European countries in the times of the Crusades went to Eretz Yisrael to occupy Eretz Yisrael and take it away from the Yishmoelim. No, the Yishmoelim had it. So they remained with it. As long as Eretz Yisrael is empty. Lefize, now that the Rabbeinu Shalom has caused it so that Eretz Yisrael isn't empty, the Yidden are coming back to their nest, to Eretz Yisrael, and there are 5 million Yidden now in Eretz Yisrael. 1/3 of Klal Yisrael is now in Eretz Yisrael. So Yishmoel should give up Eretz Yisrael. And there's a big cloud that the Goyim, especially the leaders of the Goyim, they have a feeling, they know what's going on by Shemayim. Their Sar, their Malach in Hemel, gives them a feeling of what's going on. They know that they have to give up Eretz Yisrael now. And that's why they're putting up such a rumpus. They're fighting for it. They don't want to give up Eretz Yisrael. So, Yishmoel is Mala himself, gives us some insight of which Midah Yishmoel originates from. The Rabbeinu Shalom created the world in 7 Midahs. Which is the Midah of Yishmoel? Yesayit. The Inyan of Bris Milah. And being that he's Milah of Tumah, the opposite of Kedusha, so the Gemara says that, so the Gemara says Kedusha, Tisha Kadin's Nus Yardal Yalam, 10 measurements of Znus came down to the world, 9 of them Yishmoel took. They're big Zaynim, they're full of Znus. In fact, they're committing suicide now. Why are they committing suicide? Because their Galachim, whatever they're called, their muftis or whatever, tell them that in case they die on suicide to fight against the Yidden, they are promised that they're going to have Znus in the Arab Ganeiven. I don't want to go into Pratim now. It's something to discuss with such a much Kodesh. So they're really being Ma'aseh Nefesh for Znus. That's what they're doing. So they're full of Znus. The Yishmoelim are Meshuka in Znus. They're the Midah Yesayid of Tumah. In this week's Seder, we have the Kriya of Yom Kippur.